Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hey, I'm Bernard Watson. You're watching and tuning in to Sports Talk with B Watts Entertainment tonight. And this broadcast is brought to you by Biles Tires Auto Parts right there in Jackson, Georgia. For tires, brake alignments, engine repair, hey, give them a call at 770-775-5050. That's Biles Tires and Auto Park right there in the city of Jackson, Georgia. Hey, if you would like to sponsor the show anytime, just hit me up, CB Watts 1 at AOL.com. That's CB Watts 1 at AOL.com. Like I say, this show is sponsored by Buyers Tires Auto Part right there in Jackson, Georgia. 770-775-5050. Want to thank them for being a sponsor for the show tonight. They have sponsored this show in the past. Called me up, say they like the response that they were getting back from the show and they would like to sponsor it again. I say, hey, why not tonight? So here we are. Well, here I am. Like I say, on Tuesday night, I'm solo, and I'll be here about a good hour, uh, or more, depends on how I feel. But right now, I'm scheduled to be here 1 hour to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes football team, and we're gonna talk about the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, things they got going on over there, and we're gonna talk about the NBA Finals. So if you don't mind, hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel, and make a comment in the section below. And I just might drop the link for somebody to pull up and let's have a discussion tonight. All right? All right. Now, let me get this off the screen. All right. How y'all doing? Everybody doing all right? That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Hey, like I said, I want to take this time out to say special thanks to Biles Tires Auto Park right there in Jackson, Georgia for sponsoring this show tonight. And we appreciate them for everything they have done to be for sponsoring the show tonight. Hey, quickly, let's talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, if y'all don't mind. All right, let's look at once again. I'm telling you what Coach Prime has done. The defensive side of the ball. I want to concentrate right now on the defensive side of the ball. It's some key players on the defensive side of the ball that I think that's going to make a major impact on this team. I really do. I really think they're gonna have a major impact on this team. And one of the players that I think they're gonna have a major impact on this team on the defensive side of the ball is BJ Green from Arizona State. He's a defensive end, he's a pass rusher. I'm telling you, this dude coming in with a chip on his shoulder, he's gonna be a player to reckon with this year. Oh yeah, he done heard all the noise. You don't heard about all the films they got on him and everything. This dude coming in with a chip on his shoulder now. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. BJ Green is going to be a player on Colorado defensive side of the ball, and I'm telling you, he's going to be a player to be reckoned with. He's going to be a player to be reckoned with. Transfer in from Arizona State. Keep your eye on BJ Green this year now. Don't sleep on him. He got the size, he got the speed, he got the strength. And I'm telling you, he's a every down player. Every down for Coach Prime this year. He's a every down football player for Coach Prime this year. I think he's going to be a major impact. And it depends on how Robert Levinson, the defensive coordinator, use him. Depends on how they use him. BJ Green is going to cause, man, he's going to cause hell for his opponent this year on the defensive side of the ball. And check this out. If they line up and Quinn Barnes at that defensive tackle over there beside him, the offense and the offensive coordinator for the opposite team, they got to make a decision. Are they gonna double him and Quinn Barnes, or if they have Shadozi over there, they got to make a decision. Do they want to double them? Because if they double them and one-on-one with BJ Green, he gonna beat your tight end and your defensive tackle every play. Every play he gonna beat him. He gonna beat him. BJ Green is a force to be reckoned with Colorado this year. Now, there's also another player, and he's on the opposite side of BJ Green. Deion Hayes. Hayes. The transfer from Pitt, you saw him in the introduction. He said he's the best defensive end on the team. He said that when he first got there. This dude got the attitude. If you look at the film work, he got the film work to bag it up. The defensive end for Colorado is going to be BJ Green and Deion Hayes, and substitute is going to be Sam Ogulada. Sam Ogulada, that's a good three defensive end and pass rusher for on any football team. Them three right there. Deion Hayes, Sam Ogulada, and BJ Green. It don't matter who starts because whoever's not started gonna be the substitute, in and out for them, giving it all they got, and that's why I think Colorado gonna have a good defensive team because of them three right there. They got the pass rushing. They don't have to sack the quarterback. Only thing they have to do is put that quarterback and make him get rid of the ball quick. Put fear in his heart. That's all they got to do. Bull rushing and put fear in that quarterback heart. Make him throw the ball when he don't want to. Make him throw the ball when he don't want to. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all now. BJ Green, Deion Hayes, Sam Okalaka is going to be a key factor on this defensive side of the ball. And also on this defensive line that Coach Prime done put together. Down in them trenches. Oh, yeah. I already done told you about Anquan Barnes. I told you about Shadozi. And the player that everybody is trying to overlook, Amar Green. Amar McNeil. McNeil is a force. He gonna be the speed rusher. He got the power and the speed, and he got a motor. He got a motor. Last year, at the last 4 or 5 games last year, this dude was coming into one of his own. Him along with Dominique Jordan. If you look at the tape and you saw the game, Amar Green, Amar McNeil. I messed the name up, y'all. McNeil gonna be a force to be reckoned with on this defensive line. Also, we got another big guy that we keep overlooking, that I keep overlooking. Sevron, Teran Carter. He's gonna be another player on that defensive front that gonna make a difference for Colorado. You see, Coach Prime got the depth this year. Colorado got the depth this year. They didn't have it last year, but they got it this year. You also got Quincy Wiggins. You got Shane Coates. All them guys ready over 300 pounds. It's going to be hard for an offensive lineman continuing throughout the game to move these big old giants. They some big boys. All of them averaging 6'3", 300 pounds. Down in the trenches where we was weak last year. We was weak last year. What's up, Mike? Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. We was weak that last year. Because, like I said, now during this first game, North Dakota State, I think we're gonna beat North Dakota State, y'all. I just believe we do. I think we're gonna beat them by more, 2 touchdowns or more, and it should be more. I just think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna beat them by 2 touchdowns or more because our defense is gonna be a little bit too big for them. We're not small anymore up front. We're not small anymore. So I think we're gonna be 1-0 after this first game. Now let's move on over to the second game. It's on the road. We're on the road, y'all. We're on the road. But I like our defense and the player that we have added to this roster. Like I said, that defensive line and our defensive end and pass rush, we good right there. And then we got them linebackers. We got some headhunters. And we're going to need that going into Nebraska because I think this is one of the hardest games. Colorado beat North Dakota by 21 points. Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you on that. Now we moving into our second game. It's going to be, I think, that second game is probably going to be one of the hardest games to win to me. It's just my opinion on the schedule. Nebraska. On the road, Matt Rule is in his second year. We know the history of Matt Rule. Matt Rule, he knows how to change a program, and we know that. We know that. In their second year, when he's the head coach, his team end up being better than they was the last time. Appreciate it, DC Cause Music. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it, bro. But like I say, Nebraska, like I said, it's gonna be it's gonna be a pivotal game. It's gonna be a crucial game, and it's gonna be a big test for Colorado. It's gonna be a big test for them. This the test right here for Colorado. It's gonna be the test for them. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be on national TV. It's gonna be in Nebraska. You already know 80,000 to 100 fans dressed in red gonna be out there. But I'm telling you, if Colorado defense step up to the plate and do what they supposed to do, we should come out and win. We should. We should. But they gonna have to come and play now. Nebraska has gotten better. I like the freshman quarterback, even though he a freshman. I like he got a big arm, and I like the weapons that Matt Rule had went out and got. I just do. Now they secondary is kind of shaky. Running game is kind of shaky. But they bringing back all 11 of their defense that started last year. All of them. Matt Rule went on his press conference and said that. He bringing back all of them. So in the second game, like I said, that thing go either way. That game that scared me. Nebraska game scared me. But like I said, on the defense side of the ball, I like what Coach Prime had put together, especially on the defense side. And the linebacker, I like Johnny Chainsaw Cheney from FAMU. Even though he don't have the Power Five experience, even though he came from an HBCU. I just like his size. I like his quickness. I just like the way he attacked a running back. If you watch his film, and we got Naya Hill Green. I like everything about him. I think he's gonna be the captain of the defense. They gonna need him. They gonna need a physical linebacker that'll come up and stop the run, and he gonna be a major part in that. Especially he got to step up, really step up in that Nebraska game. If you listen to the people online, X, they said Nebraska got a good chance to win the Big Ten. That's what they said. That was the word out. So Nebraska game is gonna be a woo man. It's gonna be a good one. Hey, what's going on, TV? Appreciate you. Like I said, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. But I still got Colorado gonna pull it out by three, and they ain't gonna beat them by no more than 10 points. I don't think. So we just have to wait and see on that. We'll have to wait and see on that. That thing can go either way. Now, the third game that we're playing, we got to play Colorado State. That's another in-state rival. But I still like our defense going up against them. I like our front four. I like our linebackers. And I like our defensive end and rush. Mike said Nebraska secondary running back room will surprise. All healthy except one. Picked up a good one. Great game. Nebraska by 10. What a win. Okay. What's up? Yeah, yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what Mike's saying. Mike is a Nebraska fan. Yeah, I think we're gonna win by 3 or 7 points. I just think we do. But They got to come and play. Nebraska ain't gonna run. Man, Matt Rule want to beat Coach Brown. He do. He really do. And he want to beat him on national TV. He want to beat Coach Brown. Coach Brown know it too. We're gonna blast. We're gonna bust Nebraska up to me. Up to me. I think it's going to turn out like last year. I don't know, RJ. I don't know, bro. We gotta sit back and watch this. This gonna be a good game, man. This the measure stick game for Colorado. This the measure stick for Colorado. That gonna game there on the early part of the season. This gonna be their measure stick. That game there. They live up to the potential and live up to the hype against Nebraska. I'm gonna say they're gonna be legit. I'm gonna say they're gonna be legit, but they got to show it on the field. On paper, right now, Colorado look good. They look good, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I like everything they done did on the defensive side of the ball. I really do. I just really do. But I'm not naive. I think some other players, other teams, they are they have gotten better too through the transfer portal. They players that coming back, yeah, they don't got better too. I'm not naive about football. College football can go either way, boy. You never know. They have their up, team have their ups, and they have their down. But I'm root for my team, Colorado, Coach Brown. I think we can do it until another team on their schedule show me that they can. But like I say, that Nebraska game that thing gonna go either way. It ain't gonna go either way. But if Colorado come to play, I think we're gonna pull it out. Now, Colorado State, if Coach Prime can beat Colorado State by 50 points, he gonna try to do. Oh man, it's some hate in this game. Yeah, it's gonna be some hate in this game. It's some hate in this game. Colorado coach, Coach Prime, he don't like Colorado State coach. Colorado State coach don't like Coach Prime. And we already don't heard the mumbling and grumbling what the wife done said about Shadu. I'm telling y'all, man. So that game there is gonna be, boy, it's on national TV also. So we got to see how that thing turn out. But I just really think, I really think we're gonna beat them boy about three or four touchdowns because they done lost a lot of players, but they still got that quarterback. Now he was pretty good last year, and they got that wide receiver number 14 also. So we just got to see how they're gonna turn out. We're gonna have to see how they're gonna turn out, cause uh, Colorado State ain't got a chance. Now they ain't got a chance of beating Colorado now. No, the talent level and the matchup ain't gonna let them do that. Just ain't gonna let them do it. But like I say, I like our chances there. Now, if we win our first three games, like I don't said before, I think Colorado. Now we ain't gonna get credit for beating North Dakota State. They ain't gonna get no credit for beating Colorado State. Now, if we lose against one of them, they're gonna go against Colorado. But they got to win those two games. Now, if we beat Nebraska, they're gonna get a little credit and they're gonna push them up the pole. They're gonna crack that top 20. They're gonna be in the top 20 if they beat Nebraska. If they beat Nebraska and win their first three games, Colorado should crack the top 20 in the poll. They should. They should now. Because going into the season, they're not going to be ranked as high. Because of last year, they went, what, 4-8? Yeah, they're not going to be ranked as high. So I understand that part. But if Colorado come out and win their first three games, they will be ranked in the top 20. Then we move on to play Baylor. That's the homecoming game. I don't know too much about Baylor. I saw some of the film work. I saw their spring practice. They're not a good team to me. They're just not a good team to me. I think Colorado should be 4-0. I think they should be 4-0. I think they should be 4-0. Now, it's some more key players on the defensive side of the ball that Colorado has. Y'all excuse me. Especially back there in the secondary, the safety. Cameron Simeon Craig doesn't get enough hype, doesn't get enough exposure, don't get enough. He don't get enough notoriety and talked about. Remember, he didn't start his first 3 games. Cameron Simeon Craig did not start his first 3 games. But when an injury happened back there, he came in and he made the best of it. He's a ball hawker and he don't mind coming up, putting that boom to you. And he's not that big. He always finds himself around the ball. Now he gonna have some competition this fall and this summer practice now back there in that safety position. But I just like the way he came on last year and took advantage of his opportunity that he had last year. I like that. That's Cameron Simeon Craig at that safety position. And Shiloh back there. Now, it's a rumor that out there that Shiloh injured. I don't know. I haven't asked nobody. Ain't nobody said nothing to me about it. He said he was fine. Now, if Shiloh okay, and he come back with the same intensity and the same physicality that he had last year, he gonna be a whoop. That defensive back there gonna be dangerous. They're gonna be dangerous. Cameron Cimarron Craig will come up and hit you. Shiloh will come up and hit you. They physical back there. If Coach Robert Leviston, the defensive coordinator, will play them more down inside the box, you're not going to be able to run that ball on Colorado this year. Not with the linebacker group and the defensive line that we have. I just don't see it, y'all. I just don't see it. That's why we should stomp Baylor for our homecoming. We should blow them out the building. Now, if we get through our first 4 games with no major injuries, that's going to be good. That's going to be key. That's going to be key for anybody who played in college football. Just don't get your first 4 games, you don't come away with no major injury. That's a plus. That's a plus. That's a plus. So, and if they win, now they ain't gonna get no credit. They gonna steal. Excuse me. Wherever they rank that after that 3rd game, that 4th game, I don't think they're gonna move up in the poll because ain't nobody gonna give them no credit for beating back. Just like the NCAA ain't gonna give them no credit. Excuse me. So when we move on up to the 5th game, they on the road. They on the road and go to Florida. UCF. We go to UCF and play who? Yeah, UCF. Coach Manziel. And that's gonna be a game. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game, cause man, it's gonna be a lot of distraction. A lot of distraction. The reason why it's gonna be a lot of distraction because most of the players from Colorado or from Florida. That's their home state. Got their parents gonna be there want tickets and want to meet Coach Prime and all of that. Yeah, you got their friends want to hang out with them and everything. You don't know if they gonna be focused or not. You just don't know. So that game is gonna be a key. And I heard somebody online was saying, I forgot who that was. Colorado 3 major games gonna be UCF, Kansas, and Nebraska. So if Colorado wins those 3 games, I forgot who the guy was. He's a big time thing for CBS Sports. If Colorado got to win those 3 games to win the Big 12. They got to beat Nebraska, they got to beat UCF, and they got to beat Kansas. They say if Colorado wins those 3 games, Nebraska, UCF, and Kansas, they said Colorado will win the Big 12. Big 12. But he said, but he also said if they lose one of those games, they're gonna be out of the round because they predicted that only one team from the Big 12 gonna make the college playoff. That's interesting. Man, that's something else. If they both come in undefeated, that game will be off the chain. Yeah, you right, DC Cause Mike said, watch how many North Dakota players they have on the sideline. Travis supposed to be 7-time player. I don't know because in different division, but South Dakota always bring 90 plus two. Okay, that's something I didn't know. Yeah, you're right, DC Cause if they both come in undefeated, that game will be off the chart. I'm thinking you're talking about UCF, right? What team you talking about, DC Cause? Music. Yeah, I thought if UCF come in undefeated, Florida, man. Oh yeah, that man. Some network gonna pick up that team. Okay, you said yes. Some network gonna pick up that. Some network gonna pick up that game. That game gonna be televised. If both of them be undefeated, and it's gonna be off the chart. The quarterback is KJ Jefferson. He struggled last year in the passing game. UCF. Okay, I got you, DC Cause. He struggled kind of in the passing game, but for his running the ball, shoot, that dude big, got the size, and he got the speed. So Colorado got to go down there and come with it now. Now, if you look at they schedule, Colorado got some. Ooh, they got some pretty tough games on their schedule. They got yeah. So that's why I'm saying the backups that Colorado have got to be for talent level and performance well. In case somebody on the starting go out, they backups got to be just as good as they starters. And I think they are to play some of the teams that they're gonna get ready to play. Because after UCF, they got to play Kansas State at home. They got Arizona. Them some brutal games. But we are capable of winning. But they got to be healthy and come to play, especially on the defensive side. On the offensive side, I think we can score some points every game. Our problem is we can't stop nobody from scoring. That was last year's team, but I know we got different players this year, but still, we got a new defensive coordinator, we got a new defensive uh, positioning coach. I don't know how they're gonna interact during the games. Don't know if they're gonna make an adjustment during the games. Just got to wait and see. Just got some unknown stuff. It's unknown. We just got to see how it's gonna turn out. DC Cosmere said that's why I will try and stomp SU because you need your players fresh for the rest of the year. Yeah, yeah, that's what me and Greg was saying. They need to just come out and just go and put them away. Don't go out there and play with them. They're going to put them away and come away injury free. Injury free. Now, the key, and when we get ready to play Nebraska, Colorado State throw the ball. We know that. We saw that last year. Well, if you believe in they quarterback or they wide receiver, they throw the ball. That little hitch play, that little cross the middle play, they throw that thing. So it's gonna be a key. That number 14 they got, it's gonna be a key. Whoever on the defensive side for Colorado playing that opposite side cornerback. And I don't know who's gonna come up and play that other than Travis. Other than Travis. And I hope Travis don't work on his covering skill too. Because he had a problem with receivers bigger and stronger than him last year. He had a problem with him. And that's why I would put Travis on a second best wide receiver and put my number two defense cornerback with a safety over the top and take him out the game. Let somebody else beat you. Let somebody else beat you. Let somebody else beat you, Colorado. That's what I would do. And they capable of doing that. They got the players to do that. They got the players to do that. Now, on the opposite side, Mike said Colorado plays the Rams at their stadium. Correct. Third game, not a home game. Play the Rams. Right, right. Yeah, they go to Colorado State, Mike. Yeah, and they facility. I think they got a new facility last year. So that's what I'm looking at. Them the matchups I'm gonna be looking at. Do Colorado defensive back can match up with anybody wide receiver. So I need to know who's going to play the opposite side cornerback for Colorado. That's what I need to see. That's what I'm looking for. Who's going to play that other cornerback? So out of that UCF game, if we come out there all right and win, that'll make us 5-0. Or let's say we 4-1. Let's say we 4-1. I don't know who they're gonna lose to. I'm just saying. Let's say we 4-1. If so, Colorado still got a chance to be ranked in the top 20. Now, if we go 5-0, going into the Kansas State game, boy, that's gonna be a huge game, a big game, a huge game and a big game. Play Kansas State at home with Dylan Edwards coming back. They got a good team. I'm sure they're gonna be ranked in the top 20 or maybe the top 15. That's Kansas State. We got to see how that game gonna go, and all gonna depend who's healthy, and will the depth player of Colorado be able to come out and produce the same way they starters. They start. So that's gonna be okay what I'm looking at on the defense side. I like our defensive side of the ball. I like the defensive line, I like the defensive back, I like the cornerbacks. I just want to know who's gonna make that starting opposite side cornerback or Travis on. Also on the linebackers, who's gonna start at linebacker? Still gotta see. But I think the kid Naya Hill Green gonna be one of them. Who's gonna be the other linebacker for Colorado on the defensive side of the ball? Would it be Johnny Chainsaw Changer? Would it be Levante Bentley? Uh, who else they got back there? Travis Wood, Trevor Wood, I mean. Is he gonna be back there? We got to see. They got Jalen Webster. I like him also. Jalen Webster might say I got for the upset against Kansas State. I know they've been good, but they stunk all over. They stunk all over. God. They stunk overall. They suck all overall. I ain't want to say suck, but I said they stunk. Okay, Mike. You made your point on that. Like I say, on the defensive side, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. But I think Colorado is better. He said K State only wins 50% of their game except last year. Okay. I gotta beat K State too. They don't feel me, but a lot of people I talked to said that's the game they most worried about. UCF and Kansas State. So that I'm not worried about that. I don't think Kansas State is all that. I really don't. Because they lost their quarterback. Will Howard. He went to Ohio State, I think. Yeah. So that's that on that. Now, let's move it on and talk about Shador, the quarterback. Is Shador good enough to win the Heisman Trophy this year? Is he the best quarterback in the Big 12 this year? Is he the best quarterback in the nation this year? Is he? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is Shador Sanders the best quarterback in the Big 12 and in college football coming into this year? If you look at the numbers that he put up last year, the way he performed, even with a weak offensive line, is Shador the best quarterback in the league this year? My opinion, yes. The reason why, the way I think he was the best pocket passer quarterback last year, playing football. I didn't see nobody can play like he could. I didn't see nobody play at the talent level that he played last year as the quarterback. Now Cam Ward, he looked good last year, but I'm telling you, it should do if this line protect him, if this line protect him, Shador has a chance of putting up some numbers. Man, he got a chance to put up between 4 to 5,000 yard receiving if this offensive line protect him. That's my opinion. If this offensive line protect him and do what they supposed to do, and the key thing is if Coach Prime and the offensive coordinator Pat Sherman run the football, because if you run the football, it open up the passing game even more. Even more, if you know football and seen football, it opened up the passing game. If Coach Prime go out there and do that, if they commit to that running game with this offensive line they have and with the running back they got, and I'm telling you, keep an eye on Brandon Hood in that running back room. He the transfer from Auburn. He from the state of Georgia. I'm telling you, this dude is legit. He's legit. He got the speed, he got the power, he got everything. Keep an eye on him. Remember that name, Brandon Hood, transfer from Auburn. The kid is special. And Michael Welch, the freshman. I know you're a freshman, but keep your eye on him in the running back room. Those guys gonna make some headway. They're gonna turn some heads. Yeah, they're gonna turn some heads. They're gonna turn some heads on the offensive side of the ball. I don't want to talk about the wide receiver room. So I don't talk enough about them. I think we're good out there. But it's the key thing is on the offensive side. If the offensive line can protect two, they're gonna be all right. And if they run the ball, they're gonna be all right. All right? All right. Now, that's enough Colorado. We'll come back. Let's talk about I'm ready for almost 40 minutes. I got about 15 to 20 more minutes. I got something else I gotta do. But just want to keep my live going when Bob's Ty called me and said, "Hey, can we run another ad with you on your show?" I said, "Yeah, we can do it Tuesday. I'm gonna go on live Tuesday, and I'll be by myself on Tuesday." They said, "Go ahead and do what you got to do," and I did what I had to do. They did what they had to do. So I appreciate them for sponsoring this show tonight. That's Buyers Tires Auto Park right there in the city of Jackson, Georgia. All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to them. Thank them for sponsoring the show. But yeah, let's talk about the WNBA. Caitlin Clark. There's a lot of talk out there, A lot of talk out there. That's a hot subject. When you look at ESPN, when you look at Fox News, CBS News, when you go on Twitter, people are talking about the WNBA. They talking about Caitlin Clark. Is the league jealous? Is the players in the league jealous of Caitlin Clark? If you watch the game against Chicago Sky uh, last week, I think it was Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. And you saw the shot that I think it was a cheap shot. I think it was a cheap shot they put on when they were on the free throw line. I really do. Now the play before that, Caitlin Clark shot the girl ever. So that was a retaliation for what she did. Now, Caitlin Clark, let me tell you what she's doing. She have raised the level of attention for the WNBA. My opinion. Listen, she's selling out arenas everywhere they go. And they ain't winning no game. They're not winning. And she really ain't playing that well. But she taking that lead to another level. Yes. She drawing 18 to 19,000 people every time she go out and play. Every arena, every state, every city that she go to is 18 to 19,000 people going out to see the Indiana Fever. Kaylin Clark. Now, Angel Reese went at the press conference and said she ain't doing it by herself, said she got something to do with it. So my question to you, do you think Angel Reese has something to do with the level of attention that the WNBA is getting right now? Y'all let me know in the chat. Do you think? Now, I don't mean to be I'm just calling like I said. Caitlin Clark was drafted number 1. She was the first player chosen. Angel Reese, I think, was the 8th player chosen. She was the 7th or 8th player chosen. Now, if you're trying to put yourself on the level of Caitlin Clark, and if you Angel Reese, it's 6 teams chose other players before they chose you. I'm just saying, man. I understand. Oh man, I don't know about that. I got to disagree with her. People ain't coming out to see Angel Reese like that. Not that I know of. They coming out to see Caitlin Clark. They coming out to see her. I know there's some players that been playing in the WNBA for a while. They be out there grinding. They been doing that before Caitlin Clark got there. But man, that the attention that she has brought while she was even in college, and now all the attention that she bringing in now for the WNBA and all the revenue, man. When she got her sneaker deal, it was some players that had never got a sneaker deal before she got one. That's when they started getting their sneaker deal. Man, Caitlin Clark, she bringing a lot of attention to the WNBA, and I'm telling you, she just the face of the WNBA right now. I know she's a rookie. I know this is her first year, but she is the face of the sport right now. You can't take that away from her. She the face of it. That's why people are tuning in to the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. That's why they tuning in. That's why they're tuning in to watch her. To watch her. They tuning in to watch her, y'all. Whether you like it or not. She's driving up the revenue. She's driving up the TV rating. She is the face of the WNBA. And it's some players in the league don't like it. So she got to keep her head on the swivel because they coming after. They coming after Caleb Clark. They coming after you. They want the recognition too because she is a dog. She is that. And there's some more dogs out there that coming to take to let her know that, hey, we was here before you. That's just sport. That's just competition. That just come with the game, y'all. That come with the game. It does. It does. So I just want to address that Kaylin Clark and Angel Reese, they got more rival games to come as the season progresses and years to come. They do. Now, I want to talk about the NBA playoff finals. The finals. Dallas Mavericks against the Boston Celtics. I got read at what, 15? About 15 more minutes, 12 to 15 more minutes. Look, this gonna be the best finals, NBA finals in a while, probably 10 years. Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. This gonna be the best finals in the last 10 years. The Boston Celtics against the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks got Luka and they got Kyrie. They're going up against the Boston Celtics. We all know what the history of the Boston Celtics bring. Mike said Dallas, me too. My brother Stokes said Angel Reese has her own marketing profile on and off the court. Kellen and Angel brought over another level of competition from college. The same height transfer over from college. I agree with you. But Angel Reese, bruh, Angel Reese is not on the level of Caitlin Clark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark go out there and get your father. Angel Reese ain't gonna get your father. She ain't gonna get your father, bro. She ain't gonna get you father. They Man, you could put them together like they trying to put them together like Bird and Magic, like they came in and saved the NBA. And the narrative is, and the people out there want to say, yeah, right, Mike, they great for the game, Mike. They are great for the game. They trying to put them together for like Bird and Magic to say the WNBA. But there's some players out there resent that because they was there doing their grind and doing their thing before they got there this year. But to me personally, man, Angel Reese is on a different that I mean not Angel Reese, but Caitlin Clark, different platform, boy. She shoot that thing from the logo. After this year, next year, she really gonna be in her zone next year. When she get comfortable, she gonna be in her zone. But like I was talking about, Kyrie and Luca going up against Jason Taylor and Jalen Brown. Kyrie Irving is that dude. It's the redemption tour for Kyrie Irving. It is. I think this dude gonna go out and boy, he finna put it on Boston. He gonna put it on Boston. They ain't got nobody over there match up with Kyrie. Nobody. They don't have nobody on that side of Boston can match up with Kyrie. Nor Luca. Nor Luca either. If each one of those players average 30 points a game, like they have since the playoff, they gonna win. They gonna win. And if PJ Washington come up and just throw in 15, 12 to 15 points, that's gonna win it in 5 or 6. It ain't going 7. If it goes 7, Boston gonna win. If it goes 7, Boston gonna win. Now Boston got a better talented roster than Dallas. They do. They starting 5 for scoring wise because they shoot a lot of threes. Uh, Dallas got some big guys that hang around the ring. That's why they beat Minnesota. They matched up well with they big guys. Boston don't have no big guys. They got them guards and small forwards out there shooting three. So we got to see how the matchup go. But I'm telling you, if Kyrie come out gunning in the first quarter, like he did against Ant-Man in that first game, when he called Kyrie out, say, I got Kyrie. Kyrie going, uh, man, Dallas going to do something to him, man. They ain't never seen before. Stokes said 2 different types of players and positions. Both are important to their own team. Caitlin Clark are not as they were when she was in college. True, they're not. But I'm talking about the excitement for the WNBA. Who brings that? Who brings the excitement for the WNBA is Caitlin Clark. She's selling out arenas. She's selling them out. TV rate 2 million. People are watching her. They ain't never had that before. Caitlin Clark going to different states, different arenas, and selling out 18,000 people. With a team ain't winning that much. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So that's my take on that. I think Dallas is gonna win it in 6 games. If you don't watch it, they'll win it in 5. And if it goes 7 games, I think yeah, Boston should win if it goes 7 games. If it goes 7 games, Boston gonna win. Well, y'all, hey, that's my show tonight. That's how I want to come on and talk about you about question. If you can answer, if she were black, if she were black, would this be the same? No, it wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be. Oh, race got to do with everything. Because majority of the players in the WNBA black. Now the white people that were watching, they got somebody to root for. It's all about familiarity. That's common sense. You root for people who look like you. And most of the fans in the stadium, and most of the fans that in the arena are white. The players that's are black. So when Kayla Clark came along, she's a player that they identify as. That's common. That's natural. People usually root for people that look like them. That look like them, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I think she changed the game in the WNBA, and the players in the WNBA benefiting for her. My question is, where are her teammates to let another teammate or other team come up and push your player on the floor, and she your star. She your she your meal ticket. When Michael Jordan get knocked down when he was the boy, Charles Oakley were right there. Oh, ain't none of that. When Caitlin Clark got knocked down, none of her teammates wasn't nowhere. Nowhere. And she the reason why everybody come to see their team. Their team ain't won but 2 or 3 games. That's my take on that. That's my take on that. Hey guys, I gotta get out of here. I'm behind. I know I got something to do. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank the sponsor tonight. Appreciate y'all in the chat, Mike, DC Cousins, Mr. Stoke. Appreciate y'all. But I'll be back again Thursday night with Greg said it. We'll be back talking about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes on Thursday. Then on Sunday, we back with Rod the Man Media and Coach Dre. And until then, y'all be blessed. Have a good night. And I appreciate each one of you. Once again, if you be good to God, God will be good to you. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Appreciate y'all.